Hey everyone! Do your books feel like a mess? You're not alone. I'm Jenny, and today I'll walk you through a simple monthly bookkeeping checklist so you can stay organized and confident all year long. Bonus, if you stick around until the end, you can learn how to get your freebie from Blue Jay Bookkeeping. Step number 1. So when we come into our books, we are seeing this landing page. The first thing we need to do to finish our books on a monthly basis is we need to go to our bank transactions. This is a sample company, so it's going to act like I've never been in here before. So this is where you are going to see all of your transactions that are coming in through the bank. This is where you're going to categorize them. There's different ways to do this, and I know that there's been some recent updates that are not reflected here, but some people still are seeing this screen. So if you're looking at these, you can come in here and change these to match what they should, and you can add them. That is just step 1 of our monthly bookkeeping flow. I will show more details about each of these steps in future videos, but for right now, I'm just doing a general overview. Step number 2, after you have categorized everything in here, you're going to want to make sure that you've accounted for everything that came through your bank account. So you're going to want to go ahead and get those bank account statements and credit card statements, and you're going to want to reconcile. You can do this by coming over here into your transactions again and going to reconcile. Now again, we're in the sample company, so it's going to act like I have never done this before. So it starts with an account up here. If that's not the one you're looking for, you can go in here and look for different ones. You're going to grab your paper statement and you're going to say, okay, this is the statement ending balance. I'm just going to say for argument's sake, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the ending date was July 31st. And then I would start reconciling. So this little error is popping up because it wants me to categorize transactions that haven't been categorized yet. That was what we did in step 1. Okay, so once you have categorized and you have reconciled, another thing that's important to do before the month ends is you need to make sure that you have reviewed invoices. So I'm going to come into my invoices tab. And when I scroll down here, I can see all the people who are owing me money. Now, this doesn't apply to all businesses. Depending on what you're doing, you might not be doing invoicing through QuickBooks, and then you would have nothing here. And this would be a step that you could skip. So you want to make sure that everything that's sitting in here has actually not been paid. If it's been paid, you need to make sure you account for it. There are also reports that can be pulled to look at this, which also I will cover in another video. So after I've gone through my invoices and payments, I am going to do one of my final steps. I am going to come to reports, standard reports, and I am going to first look at my profit and loss, which is also known as the income statement. We want to make sure that we are looking at the correct time period. See, this right now is showing us January 1st through August 21st. Most of the time we're looking at this on a month-by-month basis, just to kind of get an idea where we're sitting. I'm going to just change this to July. And I'm going to look at all these different areas to make sure things look correct to me. If there's something that I'm questioning, all of these are clickable. I can go and look at what makes up that total. A second report that I want to run and look at every month is going to be the balance sheet. Now what this shows us is the amounts that are in our checking, savings, credit cards, anything that's owed to us, anything that's not deposited into the bank, any of our assets, things like that. So we want to just kind of take a look at this again and make sure that everything looks correct, while making sure here that we are using the correct dates. Doing these 4 things on a monthly basis is going to keep your books much more organized. It's going to make sure you are keeping ahead for tax time and gives you a clear picture of your business. So what I have for you today is I created a checklist, and this is the checklist. So if you click on the link below, this checklist is available to you, so you can use this to help you go through the steps every single month. And this has a couple of extras on it for you, so you can look into those. So if this video was helpful to you, like and subscribe for more easy tips, and make sure you grab the free monthly checklist linked below. Thanks. Bye.